Some of you aren't self-reflecting, and it shows hard. After my horrible conversation with my ex-husband yesterday, I couldn't sleep, and I spent so much time trying to understand why people would think the way that they do and not try to question their thinking or evolve just as humans, because I think we come here for the experience and to learn and to grow and to evolve. But a lot of us kind of just take it day by day, and they're like, things are the way they are, this is how it is, and I don't need to change, and if you don't like me how I am, then don't be in my life. And I get it. But when I make a post, I don't just watch someone else's post and then talk about what they were talking about. When I post, it's from my experience. So what I'm going to be talking about is really real and not my favorite thing, but we're going to talk about it just because I want people to understand that you can go within and question your thinking and question the choices you've made and how you judge people, and you can grow from it and be a better person in the end. I was born in 1984. When I was growing up, you didn't really see gay couples around. It wasn't something that I was used to. It's not something we really grew up with, depending on where you live, I suppose. But yeah, it wasn't really a thing that we would see. So when it started being more open and more common, these emotions in me, I was uncomfortable. And sometimes I would sit with it and be like, why am I uncomfortable? Because I'm not used to seeing it. And the thing is, we're adults, okay? I sometimes understand children being judgmental and hurtful because that's what they've learned from their parents, and they still have a lot of time to grow and understand. But as adults, I think there comes a point where we get uncomfortable, and we can choose in that moment to be like, ugh, I don't want to feel this way, like, just get away from me. Or you can go within and be like, why do I feel this way? Like, they didn't do anything to me, they're just living their life. And maybe I don't agree with it, or maybe it makes me uncomfortable, or maybe it's strange to me, but I can accept them and I can support them in doing their thing. Doesn't affect me. But a lot of us choose to like have these little adult tantrums and promote hate. And then the trans community came out more. And being a millennial, we didn't really see that stuff. We would see men doing drag queen shows. That was really about it. We would see masculine lesbian females. That's about it, right? So when I started seeing men online doing makeup tutorials better than what I could do, and having their nails done and getting extensions, I was uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I'm still not 100% comfortable. But they're doing their thing. I support them. I send them love. If I saw them out, I would treat them like any other person. I think we all deserve rights and love and support. How strange is it that if something is uncomfortable for us, we choose to hate and judge them instead of going within, like, just adult shit, right? And if I'm going to be super honest, and don't even act like this doesn't happen to you in any situations, not just with the LGBTQ community, I'll be scrolling on TikTok, or I'll be going about life, and there will be a strange person, or a person that just is something you're not used to. It's kind of out there in your opinion, and a thought comes in your head, and it's a shitty thought. And so many times, just going about my life, I'll have this shitty thought, but I'll catch it, and I'll be like, ew, no, we're not thinking that way. No. And I'll take that thought and I'll throw it in the garbage, and then I kind of promote, like, no, like, they're doing their thing, leave them alone, whatever. We're no better, we're going through our own things. And it blows my mind that people take those thoughts and they're like, yeah, and they run with them and they say them out loud. Blech. Can you imagine the crazy shit that goes on in our minds? Those toxic thoughts, just saying them out loud for people to hear. That's what people are doing. That's what people are doing. But I just want to let you know that self-reflection and changing your thoughts and opinions and your beliefs and being like, hey, I thought this way for my whole life or decades, but maybe it's not so nice. Maybe it's not the best thing for me. Maybe if we all stopped judging each other and supported each other and loved each other, the world would be a little bit better of a place to be in. Like, that's possible. But people get so stuck in this reality. We have to pay bills. We're just going about our day. I don't have time to self-reflect. I am the way I am. If you don't like it, F off. You know how many times I've heard stuff like that? I was like that. 100% like that. I judged everyone if they were unattractive, if they didn't dress the way I liked, if they looked different from me. Anything I could. And then when people would call me out on my attitude and my bad behavior, I'd be like, I am how I am. That's how it is. You don't like it, go away. We could all use a little self-reflection. That's all.